Hey everybody, welcome back to Bree's Toys. I am Stephanie Bree, and today I'm looking at it is Friday the 13th at the time I'm recording this. It might not be by the time I upload it, we'll see. But I got this in the mail today. It came literally today, which is amazing. It is a Friday the 13th NECA action figure. This is the remake 2009 Friday the 13th Jason. Pretty cool, badass motherfucker. Now, this will not be the only This is not the only Jason in my collection. I have others, and this will not be the only Jason in my collection. It will not be the last Jason in my collection. I'm not going to collect them all because that's ridiculous, but I'm going to get I'm going to have a good sizable collection of Jasons. You know, a good variety. But I wanted this one specifically because he's just so fucking. Just look at him. He's so badass. This is Jason at his most badass. He looks like a motherfucker in this movie. Like a legit serial killer. Like, he's not fucking around in this one. He's here to kill and nothing else. So let's go ahead and look at the package is pretty shitty. It's been banged up. So, you know, I won't be saving this box probably. Just the front cover of the DVD, just like all of them, the DVD. You got a picture of him on the side. It's the same picture both sides. It says Friday the 13th NECA, Real Toys. And on the back, you got different pictures of him in his different appearances or poses and whatnot. And just a little bit of text. A group of young adults discover a boarded up Camp Crystal Lake where they soon encounter Jason Voorhees and his deadly intentions. Includes machete, axe, fire poker, ice axe, hammer, screwdriver, interchangeable head, and hand. So, let's open this bad boy up. It's already halfway there, so not too much work for me. So let's start with the diorama. They all come with a diorama. See if it's any good. Okay, it looks like it is a Crystal Lake diorama. So it's you got the woods, you got the lake. Pretty cool. Good place to display the figure if you were into that thing. I'm not. I play with my toys. If you watched my toy theater videos, you've seen me play with my toys. So you know that these are not collectibles to me. They do not sit on a toy shelf. They sit in a toy box and they come out when it's time to play and they go back when I'm done. Yes, even this, I got plans for it. Alright, let's open it up. Let's get all the little things out first. We'll do the little things first, because they're gonna get lost. I'm not gonna lie. They're gonna get lost, and I'm not gonna give a shit, because they're just fucking things. They're material things. They're not fucking treasures, they're not money, they're not friendships, they're meaningless. They're pieces of fucking plastic. They're gonna get lost, and I don't give a fuck. So, first up, we have the double-sided axe, and it's got the wooden handle. I don't know if you can see the wood. It's plastic, but it's wood grain, so it looks cool. Nice little axe. It would have been nice to have some blood on the axe, but whatever. Would have been nice. Alright, gotta get the tape off. Alright. So next up we have the machete, if I can get to it. It's got a plastic cover on it. There we go. A lot of fucking trash with this one. Let's see if I can get the machete. This is his signature weapon. Fucking awesome. Again, I wish it would have had some blood stains on it, but it is what it is. Next up, we have the fire poker. I have not seen the 2009 Friday the 13th yet, so I don't know if he uses this in the movie, but, it's a throwback to part 3, so it's good for me. Would have been nice, again, if they would have, had it painted on the front where it was on fire. But, again, I don't know how it appeared in this movie, so maybe he didn't light it first, I don't know. We got some more plastic. This is... What the fuck is this? What did it say this thing was? Ice axe hammer. Okay. So I'm going to take their word for it because I don't know what the fuck this is, but whatever. And for some ungodly reason, he comes with a screwdriver. I can live without the screwdriver. If it gets lost, I don't fucking care. The machete, I'll keep in his hand. The rest of the bits and pieces, I don't fucking care. But the machete goes in his hand. Next up, we have the mask, which is his bonus head. You know, it's not quite the potato sack he wore in part 2, but it's, you know, reminiscent of that in a way. Next up, we have his hand. It looks like this is the grip hand, but it looks like his hand that he has on him is a grip hand also. So why did they give him a spare right hand that's gripping when his right hand is gripping, when his left hand doesn't? I don't know. I'm going to call that a flaw. So that's flaw number 1 so far. Or oversight. Let's get him out of the plastic. There we go. So, beefy motherfucker. Man, this is a beefy motherfucker. This is Jason. This is Jason. Man, I mean, I don't care about the movie. This is what Jason should look like. This is a badass motherfucker. The hockey mask does come off, and we got his face. So let's go ahead and look at the face. Creepy, nasty. He's got hair. He's been bald in all the previous movies, so I think it's cool that he has hair. He's got the leather jacket. He's never had a leather jacket before. Makes him look cool. Cool as fuck. It looks like the leather jacket does come off, but I'm not going to take it off because I suspect it's a bitch to put back on. And I will not be swapping heads. But let's go ahead and look at this thing. Look at this. NECA always does a damn good job on it. Standard articulation. He does turn his head left and right. It goes up and down a little bit. He turns at the waist, but not at the chest. So some NECAs turn at the chest. His does not. Now the jacket gets in the way of his arms, and they are very stiff, but he does have full movement in his shoulders. He does, I believe he bends at the elbow. It looks like it's very stiff, but he does bend at the elbow. And his hands move, as expected. They wiggle, they wobble, they twist, they rotate. His legs kind of move up, but again, his jacket gets in the way and his pants are tight, so they don't go back and he can't do the splits, but he can bend at the knee. And the knee's a little clicky. I don't know if you can hear that. It's a little clicky. That's weird. Oh, it's broken already. Interesting. Oh, and it does rotate at the knee as well. Let's see if the feet move. The feet kind of move, but only barely. Only barely. So it's got, you know, basic standard articulation, but nothing special. And it does have the leather jacket. It does look like it comes off, but I'm not going to take it off. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on. And he's got this long hair. It's a neat detail, you know. Pretty good toy. Definitely going to go in the collection. And that is definitely going to be used in some other videos. Stay cool.